Hey, welcome to Tuesday Night D&D with DM Kalsto.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Well, picking up pretty quick because, we might end a little early tonight. We'll see how it goes. But never past our good end time. But anyways, where we left off last time, you guys had been inside the wizard tower, going through your rooms that seemed almost customizable to your liking over a short period of time. However, this was quickly interrupted when an atrocity occurred. A man covered in honey was dragged against his will for a bubble bath, thus ending the world.
I always knew someday it would come to this.
Nothing quite to that extent. However, it was when you first realized or experienced what was going on, is the water almost seemed to shift up and out of the tub in a permanent fashion before it corrected itself. You guys ran about. You heard from the wizard of the tower, who called you up to basically more or less his general living space and showed you outside of the tower. It looked like there had been a large tsunami that had gone in towards shore. Among other things, having discussions, you eventually travel to the top of the tower to look up to see two things in the sky that definitely should not be there. With a little bit of experience with some of what you've read in the book you found, this symbol of these two planets appearing out of nowhere, it's exactly how that prophecy begins. After having some conversations and preparing, and some of you swallowing some very hard to swallow pills when you went to reach out to family members or friends who seemingly are no longer available to contact. You all took it a little bit rough, with some of you having greater losses than others. Half of you, I believe, went to bed intoxicated. And you guys wake up in the morning. Let's see. Misfit and Vash get a roll Constitution saves.
Hang on. Not in yet. Hold on. Come back to me.
Not in yet.
Before we get to the
Disappointed.
morning, I believe there is a rescue mission from someone who has been abducted by a rabbit going on.
That happened in the morning.
Oh, okay. Because she did her sending before they went to bed.
Mm-hmm. And you didn't get anything. She's passed out
From Val?
I have to update.
from alcohol.
I thought she had replied with like something about a rabbit in a drunken stupor.
Well, slight retcon.
Okay.
Hard to say. But anyways, as you guys do get up and gather yourselves, and it's eventually when someone makes their Constitution save. Vash, that's a 7. Hangover for me. We'll see what happens when someone finally logs in. You guys kind of take stock very quickly. Some of you in better spirits than others. And Serena, you know too, and you've probably been, because you only need 4 hours of rest. Vel is not here, people.
When she got the opportunity, she also probably would have been entering into a communion with the ocarina after her arrest. When after she's gone down to meet up with everyone else. Has anyone seen Vel anywhere?
So bright. What?
4 hours to ask at anyone or do anything?
No, she said when everyone else's wit is up, she'll do that.
I have to make a con save before I
just woke up.
say anything.
Can you make your hangover check?
Do you remember what your con save is? You can roll d20.
I don't. I think it's like +1, maybe.
Does alcohol count
So
as
close,
poison
so
for
close.
the tiefling advantage?
I don't have advantage against poison.
Wrong kind of tiefling.
Way to
That's
make
deep.
assumptions.
+2.
Yeah, dude. I'll assume all about you.
That is Infernal Constitution. That's a feat.
You're a lot better off than he is.
I
And
haven't seen
honey-based
like
alcohol can hold him back.
He had the grave misfortune of mixing many things when he realized he can get whatever he wanted.
And no one was there to stop him from being irresponsible.
I had a buddy.
with encouragement.
I followed the rules.
Wait, if I was stopping you from being irresponsible, who was stopping me from being irresponsible?
Oh, me. See? Easy. 2 for 2.
Well, clearly, you did a much better job than I did.
Yeah. It's okay. Someday you'll be as good as me. Nothing to sweat. It was, yeah. Did anyone see where she went?
No.
The wizard might have.
Right. You go find the wizard.
I'll
I'm going to look
check it out.
outside. No, you're coming with me.
All right.
And then you check. Oh, actually, hold on. Misfit, you check upstairs. Amy, find the wizard. Everyone else, this way.
Hold on, why? Hold on. Why are you telling everybody what to do? I'm gonna go up the
sorry.
stairs. You two
Good idea,
go
boss.
together. Amy, go downstairs.
Can I check to see if the wizard's in the kitchen?
It's a big place, but yeah, I mean, you can try.
No, I'm asking boss.
Yeah, I don't know. Sure.
It is. He's probably in the dining room. I'll go check.
Yeah, go check. It's a good idea.
I'm gonna go have breakfast.
All right, so you go down that
Dang,
way.
I should have taken the kitchen.
You
Maybe
really
go
should have.
upstairs.
You got played, boss. You got played. All right, are you going to check a room and we're going outside?
I'm going upstairs to ask the wizard, maybe, if he's up there.
All right. You want me to take these two?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so Marius and Serena and Vash all go start checking outside. Amy, roll a D100 plus 2.
Wait, what? You want to plus 2?
Uh-huh. You'll understand later.
All right.
And Misfit, roll a D100.
59.
5 plus 2.
I don't know.
Why?
Amelia,
Yeah.
as you walk into the kitchen, there is food made. And you notice something actually very strange because most of the food here is magic. There are recent dirty pots and pans that are like on the sink. It seems someone, you look at it, was like making pancakes by hand. And there are 2 pancakes on a plate next to the table.
Anyone here? How warm are the pancakes?
They're not like hot, but I mean, they're warm. There's like 3 of those little blue guys. They just all kind of look over at you and then go back to like randomly walking around the kitchen and moving stuff.
I'm gonna cut a piece from the middle of the bottom pancake and taste it.
Yep. It's
Is it any
freaking
good?
delicious. Yeah.
I feel like I should feel bad about eating this, so I will.
You will feel bad or you will eat this.
Yes. Did anyone see who made this?
They all look around at each other. They all shrug and go back to doing what they're doing.
So there's.
But they bring you over like toppings for your pancakes.
Yep, my pancake now.
They start just feeding you. It's what they do. 3 people outside. So Marius, Fash, and Serena, go ahead and roll survival or perception checks, depending if you're trying to track or just looking around. They find different things. Marius can actually roll 2 because of his little buddy.
I feel like Serena probably has the best survival. I don't know if she has the best perception. Actually, Marius might.
I am not good at any of those things.
I don't think we have a Marius at the moment as well.
All right. So you're doing survival?
Yeah, she'll cover the survival. So she like crouches down, looking for tracks.
You start looking. You find some recent tracks because it's more muddy, and you start moving after them. They walk very erratically. It's kind of strange.
And looks
Definitely
like
was
she
not
was
walking
also
straightly.
very drunk. There's no way she would normally leave tracks like this. Way too sloppy.
She kind of looks, runs up a bit, and there's like a broken branch along the path is being dragged. I think you may be right. But I think she went this way. So you guys continue on that route. Misfit. You enter the room chambers.
Yes.
What do you do?
Mr. Wizard? Hello? Are there any little minions running around?
I'm back.
Mm-mm.
Welcome back.
No little minions? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being do not touch anything, how touchable are the things in the room I am currently?
This is the hallway where all of your rooms are currently.
Oh, I need to get upstairs. How am I gonna
Yeah,
get
you gotta find another way to keep going up.
I gotta find a doorway. Okay. I'm gonna go to my bedroom door.
Okay.
I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna stand in front of it. I'm going to imagine a bunk bed with stairs that go upstairs.
Roll a persuasion check.
16.
So describe this bunk bed really quick.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door. It's a bunk bed, but it has like really tall stairs that just go up through the ceiling and they go all the way up to the top of the tower.
Like a spiral staircase or like a
No,
ladder?
just like a ladder.
Okay. Ladders are different from stairs, just to clear. I was like picturing this in my head.
I was picturing like a stairs next to a bed, then I liked the bunk bed idea ladder too much. I'm gonna go with that.
Sure. Yep, and it just goes up towards the ceiling of your room.
I'm so smart. Okay. Go up.
Mm-hmm. You get to the top. Then what?
Hello?
You gotta open the hatch.
Well, open the hatch.
Roll a D100 for this one.
Okay. Oh, I hope it's bad. No, that's pretty good.
You go to grab onto the handle. It kind of looks like it's drawn on there. But it's just a weird visual thing, and you grab onto the handle and open it up, and it keeps going up.
I didn't have to be this tall. Okay. Keep going up.
Okay. So you go up, and shortly after there, you come to another hatch.
Wow, I made this really excessive, didn't I?
All right.
I'm gonna open that hatch too.
Hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Hope you had a great game.
Welcome. All right. As you go up, you find yourself in a darker room. It's got a tiny bit of like magical light here and there, but just enough to not trip over everything. but there's just displays of random stuff. Looks like a museum or a collection of some sort.
Oh. The last time I went in a museum, I broke something kind of important, so I'm I'm not gonna touch anything. I look respectfully.
Yeah, roll an investigation check just because you're there.
12.
I will say there is some jewelry in some of the cases. You see a very beautiful looking staff in a case,
Oh.
a cool looking sword.
Wow.
Yeah, and some other random collections here and there.
If I detect magic, is it safe to assume everything in here is magic?
Oh, and a pair of boots.
Look at all this cool stuff. If I was a wizard, I would have a room just like this, but full of things that I can actually touch, not just look at. I don't see any wizards in this museum, though. Are there any doors besides the trapdoor?
One main door.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go through that.
As you go to open it, it is not locked. And as you open it, you look down. It's like the center of this tower is just hollow, and it's just a dead down drop into nothingness. As you look over the edge from the room you're in. And you see several other doors all over this room. Almost like a very oversized elevator shaft. Many doors, no platforms to stand on.
Well, this is very inconvenient. Mr. Wizard? Hello? Anybody?
No reply.
Gosh, if only I had some sort of... I'm gonna close my eyes real hard. Convenient little platform to stand on. Wanna open my eyes?
No convenient platform, unfortunately.
Well, I don't think I can turn into a bird or something here.
You could certainly try.
I don't think I can. Let's see what I got in my little arsenal here. I would like to
real quick, while you think about that real quick. Amy, as you're eating these pancakes, the wizard walks in. All right,
I see.
Seriously?
They gave it to me.
They all start pointing at each other and then scurry out.
I left half a pancake.
It's okay. Was it good?
Yes, very good.
Oh, good. Still got it.
Right.
Yeah, I was trying. He motions over. It looks like he's been trying to make these for a little bit. He just starts making another batch. A little bit out of practice.
Have you seen our green-haired friend?
Not this morning, no. Maybe she was hungover with some of your other friends?
I believe Missit was looking for you, but he'll probably come running if he smells the food.
Probably not wrong. I mean, yeah, if you guys already checked her room in the tower, I mean, I would assume she's outside. You guys did check all those places, yes? Oh dear.
I just assumed Serena checked because she said she was missing.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll let you guys deal with that, and how about I whip up some more pancakes?
A deal.
He just goes back to what he was doing. All right, you three, get back over here. All right, Mister, what were you going to do?
Does the scent of pancakes start wafting through the tower?
Did you leave the hatches open or no?
Yes.
Roll a perception check for your sniffer. As you lean over to think about what to do, all of a sudden, soft, buttery, fluffy.
Oh.
Is that fresh berry syrup?
Oh,
No. Wait. Two types of syrup, berry and maple.
yeah, I think I did my best up here. I can find him. I'm just gonna head on back down.
Sure. So you go back into your room and out into the hall where all the rooms are, then back out and down to where they're eating.
Found him.
Oh. Hey there, buddy.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
I was looking for you. Good morning.
I was making pancakes.
I see that.
Here, you can have one of mine, or
Oh.
half of mine.
Thank you, Amy. I eat it all in one bite.
You watch as he sets down like 5 more in front of you guys. So, did you find your green friend?
Misfit. Hello.
Fine. I didn't find her, but I found a cool room with a bunch of stuff in it.
There's a bunch of rooms here with a lot of cool stuff in it.
And I didn't even touch anything. Kind of, I
Aw.
brush the dust off my shoulder a little bit.
He just kind of smiles. Well, eat up. All right, guys outside, you search around. And eventually you find a spot on the ground where it looks like someone laid down. And then you see like someone dragged a body.
This certainly isn't looking good. We'd better hurry.
All right, so you guys continue on that path.
Mm-hmm.
Pancake team keeps making pancakes.
We'll relay a message to Misfit. Seeing signs of alert here. Signs of drag marks. She may be in trouble.
So you sending?
Yep.
Okay. Roll D100 just for fun. It's high, but not nearly high enough to fail.
Yeah, we'll be right down. Give us like 5, 6 minutes. The next batch is almost done.
The next batch?
All right. So while they're waiting for the last bits of their pancakes, you guys eventually kind of come to a clearing where it almost looks like feet stand up and then they're no longer there.
Well, the tracks stop here. Yeah, she's in a rush. She's going to tune to the weave and use a detect magic.
Sure. Nothing specific.
Have you found anything?
And flicks around. I would see anything. Unless she flew away.
Gal can't fly.
I don't know that for a fact. Or maybe like a big bird grabbed her.
No, I don't think so. It
Did you
looks
try
like
sending her a message?
Yes,
When?
last night.
You tried this morning?
Not this morning.
Huh.
Velma, whereabouts are you? We're worried about you, dear.
Whisper someone really. Yay or nay, Velmer? It's actually not too bad. So as you get this message, you kind of sit up. You hear like the rustling of leaves. You're in like a little shelter. It's got like a stick-based platform that's actually quite comfortable. It's padded with something. And then like a big blanket of leaves on top of you. You kind of look out. It's bright. You're up in the trees.
Mm.
You look down. You're above them.
I'll just go back to lying down.
Do you respond to the voice in your head?
No.
Do you know she's alive? But you don't get a response.
How well hidden is she?
Very well hidden. Something put her up there.
I'm not getting any pings from the detect magic.
Mm-mm. No magic at all. It's just arts and crafts to the max.
Well, I mean, Velmir has. Does Vel have any magic on her?
Not that would be within 60 feet of you, I don't think. Magic items, you'd have you at least one or two.
And isn't it line of sight?
It's a 30-foot range.
Oh yeah, you would be out of range then.
I would have one magic item on me, I think.
That scar the area. She's got to be somewhere. If not her, then some signs of whatever took her.
All right, so you guys continue your search. You guys finish your pancakes. Do you both go outside?
I haven't been told anything.
All right, Amy. We gotta finish up. We gotta lead. I think.
We going to meet them?
You are very quiet, my friend.
Sorry. Are we going out to meet them?
I think we're gonna catch up. They seem like they were on a trail.
All right. I guess we should bring them some pancakes.
Hang on. 1 second. If you pack those up real quick, I gotta go get a couple things. And Serena checked Vel's room, right?
I don't know. She just asked.
Was there
if she
stuff in
missed-
there?
Serena never said.
I'm gonna go check.
right, you go back upstairs
Well, to her room, yeah.
now that you've recharged on Pancake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You walk over, find Vel's door. Open? Do you have a booby trap set up on this door, Vel, by chance?
No. No.
It's just one of those ones I have to ask
Why
about.
would you
just
booby
never know.
trap it?
You never know.
I'm not Amelia, and it's a wizard house. I had no reason to do anything.
Glitter bombed, on the other hand.
You walk inside?
Yeah.
Nobody there. Her
Any of her
stuff's still
stuff?
here.
Oh, her
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, I'll pick up her
Her
stuff.
stuff's still around, her bag's still around. Weapon. Look over on like the little desk, and her diary's still out with like all of her writing supplies. Very unorganized for Vel. Normally everything I would assume is probably in its rightful place.
You know, normally she reads me her diary every morning. So I feel like I need to see what today's entry is.
All right, roll a sleight of hand check.
What?
I have to turn the page really carefully. Oh,
So you kind of sit there
that page,
and you open it up. You just look over, and one of those little blue guys is sitting there looking at you, like 5 inches away.
here, I'll read it to you.
You see the other one appear on the left side. They both lean over to the book.
I'm gonna do my my Vel impression.
Sure.
AKA Vel, read it for me.
Hey, diary. The world is ending. I won't have time to become a recognized firebright blacksmith. I won't have time to prove my worth to Ren. I won't have time to become an A-ranked Tipsy Fox member. I won't have time to catch Kilton trying to pocket an apple from a market stall again. I won't have time to show Big Lug how much I've improved with carpentry. I won't have time to earn Aunt Anne's respect. I won't have time to eat Ma's blackberry pie again. I won't have time to forgive Amelia. I won't have time to waste a day fishing on a pier. I won't have time to make up with my pops. I won't have time to see Jace's smirk again. I won't have time to show Kat how much I've improved. I won't have time to see the revenge Serena planned to get on Vash. I won't have time to give Larry his teeth. I won't have time to see if these fish scales can be used for more than poison. I won't have time to learn how to enchant items. I won't have time to meet the boss's weird knight friend. I won't have time to whittle a stick down into sawdust. I won't have time to copy whatever Vash's daggers actually do. I won't have time to sincerely thank Hap for showing me there was more to life than leather. I won't have time to see how my sister's doing as the head of the family business. I won't have time to see the Barrel Lobbers win it all at finals. I won't have time to meet whatever girl is crazy enough to actually fall in love with Vash.
Oh.
I won't have time to see the finished version of that cross-stitch Becca started. I won't have time to get the courage to get shut down by the man I respect. But the worst of it all, though, it's the start of the end of the world. And no one who I thought cared for me tried to check on me.
Righty, I'm back.
You put the book back down. The little blue guys with like little tears going down their face. They both look to you, Misfit.
Um. I'm gonna take out my journal of little animal shapes that I keep to remember all the animals I've seen on our journey, and I'm gonna tear this page out of Vel's diary and tuck it in mine.
Okay.
And I'm going to write on the cover bucket list before the end of the world. And I'm gonna pack up all Vel's stuff. I'm gonna pat a little man on the head, and I'm gonna go back out.
All right. Head back down. You get your pancakes to go for everybody else, and you guys meet up with the rest of the group. Still no sign. Vash kind of waves over. Are those pancakes?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
They were, but I mean, they're all. I got hungry on the way over here, and
No, I did not let you eat.
yeah, I'm just playing here.
Thank God. He shoves like two and just like punches them into his mouth to get him to fit. It's warm too. How do you keep them warm so long?
We're close
Wizard
to
magic.
my body.
Mister, we need your help. We found our tracks, but they just disappeared in the middle of nowhere.
And no sign of her in the vicinity.
I look around.
Yeah, just roll a perception check. Oh, I saw that. That was painful.
This does sound like a problem for the wolf inside of me. Yes, I'm gonna turn into a doggy and find my good friend.
All right.
I do an epic werewolf transformation.
I also grabbed my stuff before we left.
All right. So you transform. Are you trying to do a survival or your perception?
I'm gonna go for a perception check to try.
You get advantage on both
Center,
for this roll because they're essentially tracking. I didn't know if you're more proficient in one than the other.
This one. Haha. I think they're the same. Yeah, they're the same.
I figured they probably were, but you never know. You smell Vel's scent and like some sort of fuzzy animal, and it goes in the same direction. Yeah, the track's right there. You follow?
Yep.
All right, so you just start heading off. So headed following the trail you do, basically up to the point where you lost him. Misfit. You still smell the scent.
Oh.
Roll an intelligence check. Huh. This is a tough one.
Start sniffing around the ground, looking around.
Yeah, and her scent's all over the place.
She's got to be around here somewhere.
Gonna toss one of these out there.
Maybe so much to climb a tree to see if we can get a better look on things.
I mean,
Oh, that's a silly idea.
they're kind of big. I could throw a dagger up there, I guess.
That's a dumb idea, Amy.
Hold on.
Who would be up in trees?
I look at you, Misfit. Misfit, I've seen you climb at least 3 trees.
You watch as he chucks the dagger up. You hear a thud. It's like, purchase. And all of a sudden he teleports up. He lands on the platform above. Vel, awake or semi-awake or fully asleep?
Awake, lying down.
So you're just kind of sitting there laying. You see Vash kind of appear. Oh, hey, I fit. And then you just hear crack. And the branch falls off the tree.
We look up.
He's gonna like, oh, hold on. Ooh.
I'm just gonna roll this prematurely.
he goes to reach for a dagger to toss the teleport. And as he goes, he drops it. He's like, and he's just going to hold on.
Mhm.
You both fall. It's roughly like 40 feet. Minus. There we go. 16 points of bludgeoning damage for him and 8 for you.
Okay.
Oh, did I not long rest this?
No, you do not.
Oh,
All right, let me do that.
okay. 8.
There we go. Perfect. You just kind of both smack in the ground.
You two all right? Cyrano, run over.
Good. The hangover's worse than the body.
Oh,
You poor thing. Val, what are you doing out here? Val?
She just kind of turns over and looks into the sky.
doing good.
Vash at this point is probably to the side of Vel, but not in direct view. He just kind of makes like 2 circle objects with his hand and points to the sky and like making the shish motion.
I'm gonna lean over Bell's face
As a dog, yes.
as a dog. And I'm just gonna give her the slobbering.
Okay.
And then after about 10 seconds of slobbering on your face, I read your diary. It's gonna be okay, okay?
Mhm.
I'm gonna move away.
Serena's feeling nosy.
Depression, sadness,
I start the slobbering again.
despair, wallowing.
Your tears are delicious.
Serena will walk over and take a seat beside you. Val, everything's going to be alright.
You get daggers staring at, like, you feel she's staring daggers at you when you say that.
Actually, you know what? No, it's not gonna be okay. The world is ending. But you know what? We're gonna be okay today. And probably tomorrow. And from then on, we'll figure it out. But today, we're okay. All right? Today, we're okay.
What's the point of being okay?
I think there's a lot out there that we can do in the time we have. And maybe when the planet explodes, we can, I don't know, maybe the big strong people will have something figured out.
Or will it be somewhere else?
There are a lot of big, strong people. He's not wrong.
Whatever's going to happen, I have a feeling we have a bigger part in this than you may think. I think in coming days, a lot of people are going to depend on us.
That sounds like a lot of responsibility.
Well, that's a lot of responsibility we'll probably have to take on.
He just looks back over towards you, Misfit.
Good luck with that, boss.
I give him a big doggy smile.
He kind of looks around. Don't know how to tell this to all of you. I couldn't find the card either.
You were
Yeah, who needs a
looking-
card anyways? Hey, maybe the wizard could make us one. He seems nice. He seems like he'd help us out. Or I could conjure some moose. We could ride moose to the town.
You can do that?
Yeah. I'm like really cool.
It's your call, boss. Oh, it almost fell over.
What's a moose?
What's a moose?
Oh, they
Uh-oh.
are the most dangerous animals in
Serena?
existence.
Serena, I'm gonna tell you all about the beauty of meese.
No, it's still moose.
Let the
This
man
is the-
work.
Meese
Yeah,
is the plural.
I know the mouse.
Not a mouse.
Is a
Meese.
moose like a mouse?
No. No. Now, could someone please help me take Vel's little backpack off of me so I can give it to her?
Yeah.
Didn't that morph
Lift
into
off.
you?
I would have intentionally left it just on me.
And she'll take the backpack off him.
Uggy backpack.
Come on, Val. Your journey's not done yet. What's she reading off you?
Dead inside.
The strongest one is probably hopelessness. And
Alright.
unfulfillment, I guess.
Val, tell me about it. What part of this is bugging you most?
I think it's kind of a little obvious, but you can talk it out.
Oh, speaking of which, Misfit. About this time, you get a message. It's very different than your typical message, like a sending would be. It's like a leader-wide broadcast for the guild.
Oh, okay.
So they're like sending out to every group. Everyone kind of gets an update. Good morning, everyone. Hope this finds you all well. Things are a little bit more under control and things are happening very quickly. I think you've all most likely seen the recent development up in the sky. We're still working on finding out more information and what our next steps will be. For now, stay on course with your current missions. We will have a special guild-wide convening this evening at 2200 hours. Be safe. And then it ends.
Oh, okay.
None of you have ever seen a guild-wide convening ever done.
What does that mean? Okay. I got a message. Apparently we're having a convening tonight.
I convene.
None of you know what that means. Vash shakes his head. Like a meeting?
Do we have to go somewhere?
Did they say we have to go somewhere?
No, they just said meeting at 2200. Convening.
Man, I don't know. That can mean a lot of things.
What does convening? Marius, what does convening mean?
Convening or convenient?
Convening.
Gathering together.
Well, just the
Or like if a meeting is convened, people join together to convene at the meeting.
If I were to guess,
The opposite
the
of
heads of the
adjourn.
various branches are probably going to get together
How?
and discuss what to do.
Be there? Are we supposed to go somewhere?
Are we supposed? What if we're going somewhere? Are we supposed to dress nice? Are we?
Why? Okay,
are we
I don't
supposed
know.
to fight somewhere?
No. It said, stay on course with our current missions, but there will be a convening tonight. So I
Ma'am?
think that means just
Adjoining.
yeah. I think we're going to keep going.
Adjoining or gathering.
Oh man, I have a feeling we're going to be in trouble.
Maybe it'll be like a mental convening.
Perhaps.
So what now?
Well, our first step should be to get back inside and eat.
Yeah, Vel needs pancakes. Desperately.
Oh, Amy's got some in her pocket.
No, she needs the fresh stuff.
They're still warm, miss it.
Oh, no. She's gonna need more than just a warm. This is serious. Could someone, like, throw her over my back? I'll carry her back.
Yeah, come on, girl. I'm not leaving you here.
I got her. It's okay.
Yeah, she's not resisting. She's
So
just
he'll
not making
take-
any efforts to help.
He'll put his arm around your shoulder.
Oh no, he's going to have to pick me all up. I'm
I
not
can pick
even
you up.
gonna- Yeah.
You're gonna
I-
tolerate Princess Carrie from Vash for
Yep.
more than like 30 seconds?
Yep.
22.
I'm concerned.
He's like, don't worry, I won't tell anybody if you don't tell anybody. He just starts carrying you back.
As he says that, she just goes, I don't care.
I lean over to miss it. Is like, I'm telling you.
All right, you get back. The wizard's still in the kitchen. Oh, found her. Excellent. Come on, I have a fresh batch of pancakes for anyone who wants some. They'll roll a perception check or a history check, your choice.
I think I know what you're gonna do.
So for this, you're just kind of sitting there, and all of a sudden you just smell something. And have you ever had like that food that the scent of it just reminds you like of home? Like you've smelt this same smell baking back at home in your old guild hall with your old guild mates.
What's Curzon buckwheat?
Ah, you could tell, could you?
Mm-hmm.
It adds in a nice flavor. Here. And he puts a plate with like 3 down in front of you. Eat up. You guys are going to need your strength.
Why?
Well, don't you have missions to achieve?
Does that even matter anymore?
Sure. People need help from people like you more than ever now that the world's in the state it's in.
I'm just be gone.
Your importance.
Few months.
Maybe not. Trust me. And he just kind of sits there and he has a more serious look for a moment. A lot of people take this very seriously, and a lot of good people have already sacrificed quite a bit for this. No one's taking this lying down.
I put a fork in Vel's hand and carefully curl her fingers around it.
Now firmly grasp it in your hand.
All right, so he feeds you guys breakfast. You eat the pancake spell?
Yeah.
Very familiar recipe. Very familiar recipe. The other one that you
Wait.
typically have is probably a little bit better. This one's probably a little bit more on the crispier side. It's still really good. Just one's cooked a little bit more than the other one is.
Put cinnamon in this.
Now, don't give away all of my secrets.
There's only like 2 other people I know who put cinnamon in their pancakes.
Well, it's a great ingredient. Plus, it's good for you. It's like, so. Where's you're still heading off north?
That's the plan.
So we're gonna head towards Varden.
Well, just keep your wits about you. Like I said, it's a very dangerous place. Don't linger too long.
Yeah, we'll be careful. Hey, you don't happen to have an extra cart lying around, do you?
Oh, what for?
I think we might have misplaced ours.
I thought it was out front.
You got washed away.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
I didn't see it.
It certainly wasn't there when we went outside.
He kind of looks and we'll go out towards like one of the balconies that looks out off the tower. Looks out. There's a wagon down there.
Does it look like ours?
Pretty much from the looks of it.
Huh.
Okay, hold on.
No one look.
It was not the wizard. He looks over your screen. I didn't do anything.
Thank you, mysterious fuzzy animals of the woods who will not talk to me or be friends with me. I appreciate you.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes. Out the window.
The wizard will put his hand on your shoulder. You know, as much as you want to, there's sometimes just going to be things you can't be friends with.
You don't know this man.
That sounds like a challenge to me.
No, believe me, there's nothing wrong with making friends or trying to find friendly solutions out of things. But there does come a time and a place where you have to kind of make that decision where that line stands.
I guess you're right. But they're just little fuzzy animals. Why wouldn't they want to be friends?
He just kind of giggles a little bit when you say little fuzzy animals.
Oh, I get for like a super evil guy. But man, this one stings a little.
Don't take it too personally, believe me.
Vel's going to like pull out her like notebook, tear off a page, and start writing something down at the table.
Kalsto, did you see my message?
Discord or chat?
Chat.
You have, yeah, and you could technically do that if you want. There's no way of preventing this. You're not fighting void spawn. All right, so while you're sending that message, Vash is just going to kind of look over. Well, this should make our trip a little bit more interesting. Thanks again, Mr.
Probably flooded.
You didn't really give us your name, did you? was nope.
And I assume you intend to keep it that way?
Names aren't important. Besides, you have my home address.
Next question, is your home address going to be staying here?
Well, I'd assume it's going to be staying here. Whether or not I stay here, I'm not really sure yet.
I'm gonna walk up to him and give him a folded piece of paper in his hand. I think that's what you've been trying to figure out. If he unfolds it, it's the correct ratio pancake recipe that Anastasia and Jace make.
He just kind of looks at it, looks at you. And he just has like this dumbfounded look on his face. Misfit, roll a D100.
I really don't want to roll this D100.
Too late.
I really don't want to roll this D100.
You poked the bear.
Make literally anyone else do it, please.
Nope.
You want Chad?
You poked.
No.
No. You're not getting out of this one.
I want someone with inspiration to roll this.
You poked the bear.
Wait, can I get the inspiration since I triggered the diary?
Yes, sure.
Fine. Don't mock. You've seen what happens to these.
I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Mm-hmm. Please be higher.
Oh, it's higher!
Yes. Earthy, one moment.
No!
So what explodes?
Hold on.
It could have only been sweeter if it was double hot.
Uh-oh. I think I have to check on something real quick.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh man. So, you break away from the group for a little bit?
Yeah, I gotta
Where do you go? Where are you gonna go?
I gotta go touch an orb real quick.
Oh no.
All right, so you make your answer. One sec.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
This is what happens when you ponder an orb.
All right. So you make your way up. You find the room with the orb. You open it up. It's empty in there other than the orb itself. What do you do?
Well, don't cut to me. The group doesn't get to know this. I'll message you.
Okay, that's fine. Misfit walks into the room as the doors close behind him. Is he gonna be okay?
Who's gonna be okay?
I'm sure he'll be fine.
I mean, what? We're not allowed to not go where we're not wanted, right? Hold up, wait, what did I just say?
You're not allowed to go where you're not wanted.
Yeah, she said we're not allowed to go where we're not wanted.
Yeah, I'm not really getting that. But yeah, less milk.
All right. He'll kind of sit there. He's like, hold on one moment. I have something I want you to see. Beerbeck.
Who's you?
You.
Oh.
He also runs upstairs.
I guess I'll go sit down in
Misfit.
the lounge room or something.
Same result.
Huh?
I'm just gonna try to hit everybody I know in that group. All of them?
Name all the people in the group. You can do it whispers if you want, or you can do it out loud and ask for help.
Okay, it was two of Vash's friends, right?
Yep.
Those two? I'll try them. No, hang on. It's not that simple.
So you look for Ivan and oh god, what is the other guy's name? Hold on, where's my bookie book? Book.
Ice Sword Man.
Ivan's the ice wizard, and then there's our dear buddy with the imaginary friend. Oh man, that's like way in the beginning of the book too.
Did you already try Simon?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'll confirm his name here in a second, but yeah. Out of the people you've known in that group so far, the 4 you've tried, you do know one other person in that group who's the group leader.
Freaking blue hair man. Wait, no.
Jay?
What,
No,
white
not blue hair
White
man.
hair man. White hair man with the cat.
Asaroth? No.
Ardet.
It's
Ardet.
Ardet. Yeah.
He didn't like the name I gave him.
But yeah, he was the group leader, and then he had there was like 8 S to A rank people.
I'm gonna check on him and his cat.
You got to focus on him. Same result. You got to focus on the cat. And it's currently wandering around this really weird looking place with like pink dirt and random alien like looking plants.
Ugh. What was the cat's name again?
Cat.
Cat.
Yeah, so it seems cat's available, but everyone else, nothing.
I'm gonna run back downstairs.
As you run back downstairs, he's running downstairs too.
Before we
What are
get
you
back,
doing?
Nothing. Serena, can I talk to you for a second?
Before you get back, hold on. Or you needed?
Serena wants to head over, take a seat beside Val. Question for you. And she's going to attempt to conjure an image of the photo that she saw in the wizard's room. Do any of these people look familiar to you?
How much younger are they than I'm used to?
Well, for your can you make colors in your minor illusion?
Yeah.
I would say, As you do that,
She's just gonna conjure like a copy of the picture she found.
the male individual you don't recognize as much. He kind of looks like this wizard a little bit. The 2 kids don't immediately bring anything to mind. However, the most immediately recognizable person in this portrait is the woman, which is your aunt.
Yeah, she leans in and squints. Aunt? Really?
I found this picture in his bedroom.
Why were you
Yeah.
in his bedroom?
Oh, also, Belle, to the best of your knowledge, he is an only child.
But no, that's probably just a coincidence. Just didn't have a sibling if that's him. I mean, the eye tattoo looks familiar enough.
Know a lot of people with eye tattoos, I bet.
I mean, wizards do weird things.
Or perhaps the answer is far more simple than you might think.
With wizards, it never is.
That's That is certainly true, but
All right. So before they walk into the room where you are, Vel, I need you to roll a d100.
That's 10.
I got really worried for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Is that a 0 or oh, thank goodness. All right. So Misfit probably comes in the room first, and then he's walking not that far behind.
Hey, Sarita,
yes?
could I talk to you for a bit? Come over here.
Oh, sure.
Vel, roll a d4 too.
I glance very nervously towards Vel.
I am oblivious.
I'll be right back. And she stands up and heads over. What's wrong?
Could you send a message to Kat and ask what happened to Kat's team?
Sure. What has brought this inquiry up, though?
I'll let you know if Kat responds.
Hello, dear cat. Are you alright? And is the rest of your team alright?
As you reach out to Kat.
Meow, 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 meow.
Okay. Now, I am just going to actually. I'm going to attempt to mentally convey that directly to Misfit to translate.
Okay. Let's see. What are we using to mentally put this over to Misfit?
Just my telepathic bond.
All right. So
If that
I'm gonna
seems to be-
need you to roll an Arcana check. I need Misfit to roll an animal handling check to sync up.
Okay, let me just pump a little bit of magic into this.
Just remember, it's matching. It's not necessarily high or low.
That's
Higher
roll.
is better.
You're gonna want to roll high.
Okay.
The
Not
dice
too
was
bad.
only one off.
So as you go to kind of channel this message into Misfit, more or less what Kat was saying, is he's not 100% sure. He hasn't heard from Master in quite some time since they were on a boat, but he'll try to go take a look and find out.
Okay.
Yeah, probably a bad time to be on a boat, by the way. Just gonna throw that out there now.
Yeah. Why are they on? They're on like a different planet, though.
Kat
Yes.
was on a different planet.
How did Kat get on a different planet?
Cat is an aberration. That's probably
Do
his
you-
home plane.
Do you say that out loud, or?
Yes.
Bash just never met Kat. Oh, maybe.
Cat's not exactly a normal cat. They're a very special cat that can go to very special places.
I checked on Simon yesterday, and they were fine. They were all on the boat. And that was after the whole water thing happened. Like a while after, right?
When did you check on Simon?
Like, probably a couple of hours after the whole thing.
I imagine they're probably fine then.
They
What's
were
got you
probably fine.
concerned
Here's the thing.
sudden?
I couldn't find them anymore. They didn't come up as bodies. I could find bodies.
So that means they're probably protected by, and she'll hold up her amulet. Something like this. this stops people from being able to scry on me. I imagine they've got some powerful wizards in their midst. They're probably just hiding themselves from divination.
Serena, if I ever try to scry on you and I can't find you, I will cry.
If you can't find me, it means I'm still alive.
Or dead.
You're saying the people I can't find are still alive, right? That's what you're saying by that? That's what you're implying here.
Roll an intimidation check, Serena. Your thoughts immediately kind of go back to Tallulah as he mentions people you can't find.
Tell me everything that happened.
I went to scry on Simon and the others again. And I just come upstairs, I'll show you.
Nods and will follow along.
Bring her to the orb.
What is this?
It scared me, or it showed me scary stuff last time I used it too long, so we'll make this quick. Try to look for Simon.
If you couldn't find Simon, she'll have it look over at Cat.
You see Cat like cleaning himself.
I'm
Laying
looking for Cat already. He's doing cat things.
It's still or on a strange planet?
Yeah.
Alright. And she'll try and zoom it over to Simon.
It stays on Cat.
Look for Khan.
Okay. She'll attempt to look for Khan.
Roll a D100 real quick. Totally different reason than typically. It's an aerial view of Monaco. We're going to see if it zoomed in anywhere to give you guys hints, but unfortunately, no. It looks like it's just an overhead view of Monaco. Very large city. Pity.
Well, that's certainly a start.
Now look for Lou.
Okay. She'll go to look for Lou.
The image goes over to Draymond.
Lou's alive.
You can't stay in one place for 10 seconds.
And Draymond. Cars. Yeah, I'm scouring the cars map for Draymond as well.
Other side
Whoops.
from
Bottom right.
Monaco.
Bottom right.
Directly east of Monaco.
Oh, yes, yeah.
All the way across. That's the not nice people city.
That's why I got brainwashed in the swamp.
That's where we met. Lou's sister was a rebel there and lives outside in the desert.
What's he doing in Draymond?
Well, see, he was in Monaco when I checked yesterday, but apparently he's been on the move.
Wasn't his sister getting married?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. As she's gonna zoom in on his sister.
You go to zoom in on his sister and you just see a bottle sitting in the sand.
Yeah, that one was kind of weird. I didn't really get that one.
Anyone else you want to look for, Serena?
How familiar with the person do you have to be to zoom in on them?
Normally it brings you right to them. Like, I could see Simon pretty clearly when I checked on him, but for Khan it was really zoomed out. For Lou it's really zoomed out.
Is it limited to this plane?
Oh.
Just gonna see if it'll have a peek at that archway that she was told to have a word with.
Okay, sit and focus on it, and you get the view of it sitting down in its resting position in the basement.
Do you remember this place?
Oh, yeah.
I need to have a word with that man.
And then you
Yeah.
just see a very grumpy looking man with short dark hair kind of walking in front of it, dusting it off.
He looks nice.
You met him. Some
Uh-huh.
of you did.
He looks quite grumpy. I don't know about nice. Didn't he throw you out?
Yeah, he threw us out. He was nice, though.
Well, I suppose. She's gonna see if just gonna take a look for Caldwell, see if she can't see her.
You say it. Doesn't change. You last person you had it on is Lou, right?
Last person I had it on was Gray.
Oh, great. Yeah. Nope. It just stays on gray.
I suspect familiarity with the person is a relevant thing. One that's just not available at the moment. I'm sure the others are fine, Misfit. Although this is certainly a handy ore.
Nobody else you guys want to look for?
Yeah, can we take a look at our good friend, Douglas?
You look at Douglas. Douglas is currently in a forest gathering what looks like fungus, mushrooms of some sort from trees, and putting it in a pouch.
It looks like he's having a good day at least.
He's notably inland, so pretty safe from the waters.
Any other friends?
Yeah, there's a couple of people. We'll take a look for Penelope, and then after that, we'll take a look. I'm drawing a blank on his name. The high elf from Nathel,
Zazora.
Zora.
You when you go to focus on him, nothing appears. Though when you think about it, that might not be too much out of the ordinary. He was pretty old. And then Penelope, you see Penelope is just kind of like sitting out on her porch, crying at the moment. Yard is all muddy and a bit damaged. Looks like immense flooding, probably.
I'm glad to see she's safe and alive, but I get the feeling that she may have lost someone close to her.
Florin got hit pretty hard.
I imagine it would take a lot more than flooding to completely destroy their home. Though their yard, apparently, on the other hand. She's gonna kind of try and zoom it out to Florin. See if she can zoom in on look at a city.
You try to operate the touchscreen?
Yeah.
Sure, just roll an Arcana check. All right, so you get some level of control, and like you can move it around slightly. It takes a while to move it by hand, but it looks like immense flood damage happened from what you could see. So basically, to the best of your ability, probably was somewhere along the lines of, and follows down the coast.
I think she's lost a lot of friends recently.
I think most of us did. But that's not really what we should be focusing on right now. I don't think. I want to show this to the others, but I don't know how helpful it'll be.
If nothing else, it'll give closure.
All right, well, you two are doing your orb thing. Wizard walks into the room carrying like a big, looks like he took like a blanket and there's stuff in it and he's just like carrying it over to a table.
Oh, hi. Hello.
You're not there.
You're not. No, this is why you're orbing.
I thought
Yeah,
he came
you
into the
guys-
orb room.
No,
he came to
he was
me.
following you back. You guys went to the orb room. He's down
Sorry.
there. So he kind of puts this blanket down the table. Yeah, I just wanted to. I had a few things laying around, and I thought they may have been of use to you guys. You know, the end of the world and such. I mean, these are things I would never use anyways. So you got 4 items based on the roll you made.
Nice.
He kind of sits there. Hold on. He's like going through this blanket, like trying to go through all the folds. Yes, there we go. Yep. Here, these might come. And he pulls out, and there's 3 arrows tied together with a string. Yes, these could come in handy on your travels. And they look like this.
So there's some interesting
that-
arrows.
Is that a dragon tooth?
It looks ungodly and balanced.
How do
That
you
also
even
looks
knock
kind of
an arrow?
scaly for a dragon tooth.
It's fairly counterbalanced. It shoots fine. It shoots fine. But should you find yourself up against a tough fight against any undead, these potentially could help you out in a pinch.
Oh.
So, for more or less what they do, because there's many types of these, they are arrows of slaying. So this type is for undead. Magic weapon, meant to kill a particular, slay a particular type of creature. Some are more focused than others, and some are more general. So, like, some might be like a dragon slaying arrow, or some might be like a blue dragon slaying arrow. However, when you shoot this at the creature the group is associated with, they make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, or they take an extra 6d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half on a successful one. Once its feature is used, it becomes a normal arrow. So it's a one-shot arrow. So he puts 3 of those on the table. There's that one, and then and he puts out a pair of boots. Never really had much of a use for these, but quite handy. More pictures.
Pictures.
Those look comfy.
Those look like
Good
Kinda look like
boots.
they look like rabbit feet.
They do kind of.
It's like, where's that other one I had? It's like reaching into his pockets. Oh, yes. And he watches, he pulls a staff out of this blanket fold, which should by no means fit inside of it.
Is that a blanket of holding?
You have no idea. But yeah, he takes a staff and places it on a flatter part of the blanket as well, which looks like. Does it not have a picture? It should have a picture. Hold on. Let me see if I have a better picture. I'm going to be so sad if we don't. It doesn't. Yeah, it's just like a long silver staff. And then for you, I had something I thought you might like, and he goes ahead and he's going to pull out a necklace.
Oh.
It looks very similar to one that your aunt wears.
Okay.
It's like, here, I'd feel a lot better if you had it. You know, you are all relatively young. And you liked my pancakes. So you have that going for you.
What does the necklace do? Or is that one you're not going to tell me?
No idea. I mean, you guys can figure out. He just gave them to you. He didn't tell you what they do other than the arrow. You can ask him.
Oh yeah.
So go for it.
So other than the arrows, what do these do?
Oh, silly me. And he picks up the boots. These ones, a little bit fun. They prevent you from being over encumbered while you're moving around with heavy weight, which is fairly nice. And they make you a little bit more bouncy.
They are rabbit feet. Amelia says that out loud.
Oh, give me the moon shoes. I want the moon shoes so bad.
No, these are boots of stride and springing. So effectively what they do, if you are a small race that only has a speed of 25 feet, your speed becomes 30. Or anything, if your speed is under 30, it automatically becomes 30. Unless it is higher, and then it remains the higher level. Your speed is reduced in any way if you were encumbered or wearing heavy armor. In addition, you could jump 3 times the normal distance, though you can't jump farther than your remaining movement would allow.
Mm.
This is like your gummy berry juice boots.
Right. So I feel like Misfit would really enjoy those.
Jumpy bouncy boots.
Would they work when he is wild shaped?
No.
I'd allow it.
Okay.
Then yeah,
It just,
Yo.
it just
Or
seems
Kalsto.
fun.
Kalsto, I
Just-
need you to think this through. I need you to think this through.
But no,
because
but
if I'm
no.
a moorbounder,
Your magic items don't dissipate when you enter that form. It's no different than any of your other items. Your cloak already fits into you too.
if I'm a moorbounder, I have a
I know.
vertical jump of 40 feet.
I don't make the rules. I just give things out. If something random happens for that, then that's not my fault.
Deft. The caveat is not more than your movement. So you can only vertical jump 70 feet.
Still impressive.
But
I'd
if you
choose-
dash and jump, then you can get 120 with change.
Oh my god.
I feel like
Misfit just like
would-
looks over at someone 120 feet away. Target acquired.
You're giving me something dangerous.
He looks over towards the staff. This is an older staff. Used to belong to a friend of mine. Pretty basic magical make, good and sturdy. It does provide you some protection abilities. To a certain amount of times a day, it allows you to cast a couple of defensive spells. For those of you who are players, it is a staff of defense, so it gives you charges to cast mage armor and or shield. You regain 1d6 plus 4 charges at dawn, and it has a total capacity of 10.
Do you think
Okay.
Serena would even accept that staff?
Mage armor is 1, shield is 2 charges.
I'm asking Val.
I haven't seen her carry any form of magical focus, except for that flute.
You've seen her. She had. Oh no, you wouldn't have seen that.
She had a
That's
sword at
gonna
one
see-
point.
She still has the sword.
Mhm.
I know, kind of like Wandsworld and stuff. I guess we'll see if she takes it or not. Because I think Marius is married to his weird skull stick.
It
And
is a
then-
very weird skull stick.
He looks over at you, Vel. For you, dear, this necklace will keep you safe. So while wearing, it's a necklace of adaptation. So while wearing this necklace, you can breathe normally in any environment. You have advantage on the saving throws made against harmful gases and vapor, such as cloud hill, stinking cloud effects, inhaled poisons, and breath weapons from dragons.
Oh.
But that's basically all it does. It also acts as a holy symbol as well,
Mhm.
if needed.
And board one of these. I don't think I've ever seen her take it off. Then I'll put it on.
I'm tempted. Try and give this man the puppy dog eyes.
This is kind of a lot just for a pancake recipe, though. How long have you
I
been trying to
mean,
make those?
I got a lot of different things. These are just things I don't really see being useful in the short term. I figured they might more be useful for them. And yes, that was my own syrup recipe, by the way. I came up with that.
Um,
All right.
weren't trying
So
to copy something?
I lied. It's a necklace of strangulation. All right. So your necklace of adaptation.
Yeah, are you just gonna drop that on me? Yeah.
I dropped it in you. All right. So we have 3 arrows of slain, the boots, and the staff.
Oh, I use a crossbow. I think you should get the arrows.
She's crossbow too, I think, right?
Yeah, and we'll have to pick up a bow next time we're out.
I am not good with the bow.
Yep, I figured. Your hands are too pretty for it.
She has full-on gloves right now, and thank you.
I've seen your hands before, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, you have.
As he walks away to Vel to put the blanket away, roll one more D100.
Yeah, you know what? Inspiration. Why not? It's wizard shenanigans. 75.
No change.
10.
All right, we got boots, we got arrows, and we have a staff.
Give the arrows to Vel.
Okay.
I feel like Misfit would really love it.
Yeah. I don't really jump that much. That's all it would really help me with. And you kind of just stand still.
And I already have both of those spells. Or, well, she taps her breastplate. I already have shield and armor.
Mm. But it's a free shield.
Shield's a very basic spell.
Well, I guess if nobody else grabs it, I'll take it. It's better than just the stick I picked up at a pawn shop. Oh, but it's so
Where?
cumbersome, though.
How long does Misfit need to talk?
It's about this time they walk back in the room.
Hi, Misfit.
Vel's just gonna throw a pair of
Hey.
boots at you, Misfit.
We got rabbit boots.
You got what?
Rabbit boots?
I kick my shoes off immediately.
You put them on, they're really comfortable, and you watch as they like perfectly fit to your feet.
Oh.
Now, should we tell him what they do, or should we let him figure it out?
He needs about 15 minutes for him to kick in. They are attunement ones also, I believe.
Vel gives you a look that's like, that's up to you, man.
Let him figure it out. Got it. Or tell him tomorrow, at least.
It's too late. My head is already through the ceiling.
You got 30 minutes.
There you go, Bouncy Boy.
That was
Mm.
unrelated to the two.
So, where were you guys at?
Uh,
Or what'd you talk about?
Or pondering room.
Orb pondering room?
Yeah.
if there's anyone you want to have a look at, now might be a good time.
Well, you said you take the staff?
If Serena is not going to show interest in it, yes.
We'll
If it's
enforce.
offered to her.
Serena, would you ever use a magic staff?
That depends. What does it do?
Shield and mage armor.
Yes.
Alright, take it.
We call this the reverse Makar.
Finally. Ah. Lose senses of disturbance in the force.
Something has gone extremely
Serena
wrong.
has become too powerful.
Serena, it's really funny. You look at this
Oh.
staff, and there's like these runes. What languages do you speak?
She's fluent in Common and Elvish, and there's a little bit of Sylvan.
You look. They're cool runes that kind of glow a little bit, but you're not sure what language they are.
What's something written on it?
Yes.
I'll take a look. I know Celestial, Dwarvish, Gnomish, Infernal, and Orc.
Mm-mm.
And that's more Marty's thing.
Max, do you have any idea what these say?
Can I read it? I should be able to, but
Yeah, you advise with the Runekeeper, right?
yes.
Yeah, it's in Ignan. It says hot stuff.
Like he just chuckles. Hot stuff is what it translates to.
And she also chuckles, gives the staff a twirl. Fitting.
I also have another question for the wizard, if he's still around.
Yeah, he's still down there. He just put his blanket away.
Can you exchange? I'm carrying too much gold. Can you spot me some platinum if I give you gold?
He just looks at you. You remind me of someone I used to know. He just starts kind of laughing and shaking his head. All right, so you approach the Bank of Dad. Yeah, he's got plenty of money. He can convert whatever you need.
I'll just convert 700 gold to 70 platinum.
You're packing beans now too?
I earned those 2 beans from a bet. Okay.
We had a bean deal.
Fair. Very fair.
Can I go check at the orb pondering room?
Sure. Right this way.
Okay, now Amy, we gotta warn you. This is a very powerful orb.
Oh, I'm coming too.
Okay, guys, okay, hang on.
I'm not coming.
Mr. Wizard, could you give them the advice you gave me? Because it was really impactful at the time.
Yeah. Be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. Something along those lines. Be warned.
Very.
Not quite as impactful the second time around, but I'll take it.
No, I completely understand.
All right, so all of you except Vel can go hang out in the orb room.
Well, now I just feel kind of embarrassed. Not everyone's here.
Did you want us to wait outside?
No, it's fine. I'm going to check on the one person I could not get into contact with.
You check. Unfortunately, you were unable to make contact still.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot to a lot of people.
Do you think it's broken?
I think it might be broken.
I was able to get into. Yes, I will check on my druid friend.
Oh, me? Thanks.
Different person.
What?
Yeah, you check. Fine.
Okay.
Look like they're in the middle of like repairing something, but that's about it.
Who's that?
His other druid friend.
She's a druid. I met her a while ago.
Cheating on me. No, it's
I
fine.
met
You can have more than one druid friend. That's fine.
I met her first. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with the other one. Did you want to look at this Vash?
Let's see. what the hell? And you watch as he puts his hand on there. And nothing happens. Ken takes his hand off for a second, puts his hand back on it. Nothing happens.
Who are you trying to look for?
Takes his hand off,
Oh no.
puts it back on. Nothing happens. Does this about 6 times and then just kind of sits on the ground.
Yeah, hey Vash, I got kind of, I wouldn't call it good news, but it's not bad news. I could see corpses.
Oh, so they're probably not dead. Okay.
I would phrase it not that they're probably not dead, but that they're maybe alive.
He just kind of sits up for a second. He stands back up. He puts his hand on there one last time, and then it shoots east off the continent you're currently on, off Karas, past Arcadia, and continues east and stops over unknown land to you. And then he just kind of looks a little bit surprised and then takes his hand off, and it goes back to nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's broken. I'm gonna go get some, and he just walks out of the room.
Going to leave us somewhere?
Just walks out. Doesn't say anything.
Oh.
I'm gonna go try and keep him company.
Yeah, okay.
Jill wander after him.
He's just back down in the kitchen with everyone else. He's just eating cereal. Anything else you guys want to look at?
Hey,
I was about to send you that.
I'll be right back.
You can certainly try.
I plan to. Completely forgot Misfit was with me.
Sure, roll a D100.
Big
You-
2.
Watch as you're kind of sitting there, and the orb heads north past the boundaries of northern Arcadia into the Briars. You weave in and out of the Briars, which is a couple of days of travel just in general anyways. And then deep into the mountains, underground past them. And you
Dude,
come
where are you
upon
from?
these 2 stones at the entrance of a cave that have runes on them. And for some reason, your vision does not pass beyond this point in the cave. But you feel it.
What's that?
Before
Marius is in the room, isn't he?
Did he follow?
Roll a history check really quick. They don't actually. The meaning you gather they're like a group symbol of some sort for whatever lives down here, but it's not like an actual word. You're trying to remember that it looks like vaguely familiar, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
Misfit, before you asked what's that? Amelia looked like she wanted to murder whatever that was.
Ah.
And you
Misfit,
startled her. Like,
roll a lucky D100.
Me?
Yeah,
It's lucky.
just because you guys happen to be there too.
It's not very lucky. I've rolled
Ah,
only over
hold on.
80s in the last like 3 sessions.
Which means you're getting your bad luck out of the way now.
I think I just have bad luck now.
Misfit. while you're having this quick conversation with Amy, you see something kind of moving.
Getting it out of my system.
So as Amy's looking at you, you're looking at Amy, you see this kind of walk out between those runes that Theris or Marius just did this too. I'll drop it on Marius as well.
Nice.
Wait, Amy, look. It's a little rat man.
Kind of its jaws kind of hung open, drooling at its side. Amy, you turn around and immediately recognize. You can all look now. It's much dirtier than the one I'm linking.
Yep.
Do you know
And
that
then
guy?
it just goes slowly saunters back into the cave from which it came.
Is that your rat nemesis?
Skaven.
Amelia looks fine.
That's not performance. That'd be something else, right?
I am pretending to be fine.
Okay, it's charisma, whatever.
It's the same, unless I'm doing.
You're fine.
Vel, roll a history check. Oh, you're not here. Never mind.
I'm
Never
not
mind.
there, dude. I mean,
Vel's the only other person who is any from anywhere close to where these things live.
Thank you for the follow.
it would have been a 3.
Hard it back.
Wouldn't have made much of a difference. Oh, hold on. I got a resub too. I forgot to do it at the beginning of the stream. Boom.
Just checking on something, and Amelia immediately leaves the room.
There you go.
It's obvious she's upset.
Thank you for the sub, Kalsto.
But of course.
Marius, you got anyone you want to check on?
I'll be right back.
No. He pauses it for a moment before he says it and has that kind of look of sadness on his face for just a moment as he says no.
Oh, hold on. Let me whisper you something real quick. Because you may not do it if you're here anyways.
Is this a don't want to know sort of thing or a already know sort of thing?
That's the only thing that I can think of. But I could also see if you didn't.
Is that the one from earlier?
Yeah, that's the one that actually ended up finding it. Not the one that Lou's with.
Okay, yeah, so for it's like, well, I have no one. All family I know or had is dead.
I'm back.
But now that I think about it, the man who took that staff,
Which one?
remember where we found the artwork when we were underground? There was a staff. We had the fake one.
Oh yeah, that guy.
I remember.
That one I would be interested in knowing information on.
I mean, maybe. If you want to know. Go nuts.
Roll a D100 or have chat doing.
Chat, roll me a D100.
He's currently having breakfast with Lou.
Maybe drink with me 1 second. Should also probably remember to eat dinner after stream.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Like,
ideally
I had
4.
I had
Can't
like
do that.
one larger beer, and I was like, this kind of got me really quick. And then I realized I didn't eat yet today. It's like, oh, we'll do it.
Anybody want to roll?
Okay.
Last chance.
All right, it's on you, my friend.
I choose to believe he's having breakfast with Lou, specifically pancakes.
Crappy 90.
If a 90 means you're dead, he's dead.
You see the deck of a ship, and it's kind of foggy, and you see an individual sitting there with like a heavier cloak on, sitting there holding the staff. And then all of a sudden you hear from behind him, "So you've come. Now you meet your end." And there's a much larger individual on the other side of the deck of the ship, carrying a metal stick.
A stick or a staff?
It's like a staff. So one's got a metal staff and one has your staff. The one holding your staff turns around. "You won't beat me. You are not my father." And you watch as they start playing pretend fighting. It's Dirge Dillian. They're playing lightsabers.
They're playing lightsabers.
So yeah, you just watch it. They're sitting there, they're like, and they're just play fighting on the deck of Dirge's ship.
Wait, there is who were you? There he is. Who were you looking up again?
He's looking for the wizard.
The wizard who has the staff. I would like to.
Yeah, you see it. He's wielding it. It's the wizard.
And he's with.
It can't be him.
I just kind of turn and look at you. You need to get us in contact.
He's dueling with my uncle.
I know. So we know where he is, or should be able to find out, correct?
Oh no, Misfit. You watch as the stick goes past Dirge, and it looks like it sticks out through him in the record or in the video that you're watching. "You have defeated me." And then he falls down to the ground.
No.
Nice, as nice as that would be. Actually, never mind. She would be downstairs. Ignore me.
You just watch two dwarfs like start smacking them with brooms and telling them to get back to work. Yeah, seems that wizard still remains on the pirate ship that Misfit's uncle worked on. You can always look for the other wizard, but he doesn't have the staff. I'm trying to remember, did we turn the book over or did we keep the book? Or did they? I know they took the amulet, but did they take the book?
We turned it over.
Yeah, you turned it over with the orb, I believe, to the Arcanum, right?
I think so.
The Book of Omen?
The Book of Omens, and we turned over the orb that had the hag in it.
I know we gave the teeth. I don't know if we gave the book or not.
I think we did, because I think we gave it with the orb. Because we kept the instrument for you, but we didn't know what the orb was until after we gave it away. And then Lou's friend has the amulet. This is pretty sure what we had ended that with. Or did they have the book? I might have to go watch. That was a while ago, too.
They definitely didn't have the book because I still have it on my inventory.
There's
have to
no
look back
shot you
through
still
them.
have the book.
No, the book. I know we don't have the book. I'm just trying to remember. Because he stole the amulet, left the book.
The only
If we don't have the book, then it would have been the Arcanum.
I don't doesn't want to let the party keep the book. The only way the book is not at the Arcanum is if Tislu has it.
I feel like we found the book when we were looking for Lou.
We were still with the Arcanum people at that time.
Yeah, so I feel like we did end up turning that all over. I know we turned the orb over 100%. So yeah, we'll say for now. I'll go back and look, but I'm pretty sure the Arcanum has the book with the orb. Okay. Do you guys have anything else to look at, or are you going to be off on your adventure further north?
I guess off on our adventure.
As much as we like this wizard tower, we've been at this wizard tower for 2 days.
Yeah, I think it's time to continue forth on our adventure.
All right, so you guys begin getting ready. He gives you a few days worth of provisions.
Thank you for
And
letting us stay.
Oh, it's fine. Just try to be careful. It can be dangerous out there, you know. As you guys go to look, it 100% is your wagon. However, someone has replaced all the wheels and a couple of different parts on it.
Did they do it well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Occasionally you find like a tuft of fur.
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. Where is that? There it is.
Not only do you find a tuft of fur, but when you go inside of it, it looks like someone's put some really hard work into it and like insulated parts of this with furs.
So it has a fur floor now.
More like the walls. The floor is still wood, but it's also insulated with like hide.
Okay. So they upgraded it for us. Got it.
Yeah, the wheels are replaced. The wheels they're a different build than you've seen, but they're wheels. They're not broken. It's not like your repaired wheel. So they replaced certain parts of it, and yeah, someone's been working on your wagon.
I crawl in the back and I just wait to go.
I will saddle up.
Serena will. We'll be as safe as we can. No promises. After all, it wouldn't be an adventure if there wasn't some danger. Then she'll give a friendly wave and climb in.
All right. As you guys get ready to go, the wizard. I swear to God, the shit's rigged. Every roll I've rolled for you guys tonight is under like 10 or 12.
Makes up for how we've been rolling.
Wizard just kind of walks over to you guys and looks at you. All right. Try to stay out of trouble.
Unlikely.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to say that. Kind of looks. You know what? He's go. Actually, you know what? He's not going to. He's just going to kind of walk over. He shakes all of your guys' hands.
Mm-hmm.
Gives Vel, Serena, Amy hugs. He'll hug Misfit too. Why not?
Yay!
She'll return the hug.
I don't.
I don't either.
I'm still in the world is ending mood.
He'll tousle your hair.
Okay.
If you ever get lonely, we'll come visit again, okay?
No, I wouldn't make your way back here. Just keep on your path.
I'm not sure what it is we're meant to do in the coming days, but we'll
figure it out. Mm-hmm.
Oh, also, and you watch him whistle. And you watch two horses like walk over.
Well,
Figured you might want to give your back a break.
Serena just kind of gives Misfit a sinister smirk.
Besides,
Not being replaced.
these are very special horses, and they may come in handy.
I'm being replaced. I get it. It's fine.
No, I'm too sad to ask. Never mind.
All right.
Crawl in the cart.
So you guys load up and get ready to leave. You start riding off after you hitch the horses. He waves to you, and we begin upward. And give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back.
Do you hop into the cart?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Rolling athletics.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah, how hard do you?
Would I have dropped more bounder before? We roll a 50-50. Less than 50, I still would have been in more bounder form. Okay, no, I'm chronically high. So I'm not in Moorbounder form. How far can I jump with these?
3 times your jump distance is like your strength stat score.
I jump over the cart perfectly. Very confused.
Oh, I didn't know you could jump so high.
Choose to believe when you go to hop in, you just like fly through the cart. Both doors are open. Just
You make the Mario spring noise. We told you they were rabbit shoes.
I immediately jump again.
he's going to have way too much fun with that. Welcome back.
Okay.
Kalsto, can you add the staff to my inventory?
I suppose.
Oh,
Yeah,
misfit.
Misfit's little booties.
Congratulations, Serena. You inherited your own item.
Wait, what?
You know who owns that in Friday's timeline?
No.
Ari. That's Techno's staff.
Ari has
That's
the
why it
staff.
says. I think so. You have a staff of defense, right? On Friday? Pretty confident you do. You do.
Did you forget you had it?
Dude, you got that like in the delve.
Maybe this is your staff.
I'm gonna have to
I
put
can
that in,
pull
I
your
guess.
card. I will pull your card.
You forgot I have that.
Yeah, you've had that because you didn't have mage armor at one point or shield.
No, Ari had both of those.
Well, I don't think you had mage armor, but I know like it was a big saver on yours because you were missing one. I thought you had shield, but not mage armor.
No, she's always had both since level 1.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you got it. I can take a look here. I could import.
I mean, I'm not going to say no if she has. I don't recall.
Sure it's on your card. Yeah, because you guys got one. Hold up. Or did we give it to Allie? Hold up. This requires immediate research. I'm importing both your cards right now. So there's Ari.
Because like, if I can squeeze an extra 1 AC, I'm not going to say no to that.
It's probably attunement, though.
It is.
Pretty confident you have this. I'm just looking to see where you would put it.
I'm fine with the timeline aligning in such a way.
I don't think we gave it to Allie.
I have zero recollection of the staff.
Pretty sure you got it early on. Huh. I'll have to double check. I'm pretty sure you got one, though.
Well, if we want to go with that ruling again, I will not decline it.
We got to see if Allie has it. It might be on Allie.
Let's continue to drive our car.
That's fine. So, it takes you, so on the cars map, so you get a little bit of a later start, unfortunately. So within your first day's travel, you probably make it roughly to about the crossroads, where you had originally lost that group of hatchet lads. So as you guys get there, it's not late in the evening, but it's like on the earlier side. So you probably get there like 6 o'clock. You want to camp there, or do you want to push into the night? You won't get to your destination, but you could always go further. Up to you, though.
Well, we do have our meeting in a few hours.
4 hours to be exact.
Uh-huh. I say we push it like 2 more hours and then we'll camp out.
All right. North or south? Seems like an easy question, but is it?
Why would we go to Stillben?
Oh,
I need
but,
an excuse. What is an excuse to go to Stillben?
but there's more roads. So you could go here and then go south.
Hmm. Seems like a pretty intense detour.
Especially directly along the coast, the flooded coast.
I think we'll just head inland.
The water's receded.
For the moment.
Up to you.
Let's just head straight to Varden.
All right. So you go another 2 hours, you said?
Mm-hmm.
So that would bring you like right about into here. So you'd be camping like up in the woods along the path somewhere between these two spots. Let's call it right there for sake of being easy. Alrighty. Anything specific you do for the camp? You're not in a caravan, so there's nobody around other than you guys as it stands right now.
Can't think of anything off the immediate moment.
I'll do a plant growth just to give us a little visual cover from the outside world.
Sure.
On Red, she would have identified her staff as well, just so she knows exactly how to use, or specifically how to use it.
Yep. Easy enough to do.
Did you give Misfit his boots?
Yes.
I did.
I just didn't see it in the tracker. That's all.
It doesn't have any really actively coded effects to it anyways. It's more of a reminder note.
Two.
So, true point though. So, Misfit, as we camp for this evening, you're well attuned to the boots at this point. What do you do?
Oh, we're in a bit of a clearing. I think we're gonna have to do a little frolicking. I'm gonna shift into a moorbounder, and I'm gonna tell them there, hey, get on my back. We're gonna go for a ride.
Roll persuasion.
Guild advantage.
I'm.
Serena's gonna kind of nudge her along. Go on, it'll be fun.
I will
You
take
could
this
use
advantage.
some fresh air to help clear your head.
This is an order from your captain. That is a 3 and a 7. Come on, I just want to try out the really cool new boots that, you enticed that wizard to give me.
I'm asleep.
You are not asleep.
I'm asleep.
Oh, I guess she's asleep.
Your writing buddy rejected you.
Dang. I guess I'll go alone. I'm gonna have so much fun by myself.
All right, what do you do?
I go frolicking.
All right, so you start kind of just running like you typically would, and as you go to jump, you just catch so much air that like your feet are just moving in the air, and you kind of land, and you just spend like the next 30 minutes like parkouring off trees and jumping and bouncing and shooting yourself off things. You are one bouncy moorbounder.
The bounciest, you could say.
And in booties.
Yeah, the rest of you are like kind of sitting off, and you just see like Misfit jump over the trees and then fall back down in, and then jump over the trees and fall back down in.
I foresee him getting himself hurt.
It's really cool though.
I come back like a 4-year-old who's come back from the park. I drink like a gallon of water and then I go back out.
Bash just will kind of smile a bit.
You could always join him.
You know, the guy's not wrong. We are alive today, at least.
She nods. And tomorrow, even.
It's looking like that. Guess we'll just have to take it one day at a time. It's at this point you see a group of 3 wagons go past. They don't seem to like look suspicious or anything necessarily, or give you concerns for safety, but they're kind of slowly moving their way past you. They have like maybe 10 people walking beside them.
Yeah, I'm gonna hail one of them down. Yeah, I'm
Are they
going
hedges
to wake up and I'm gonna walk up to them, or like start working towards them.
One of them just kind of looks over. Oh, hi.
And you guys got an extra bow?
A bow?
A bow.
Maybe. Why?
I need a bow.
As you kind of sit there, you hear this very charismatic voice from the other side. Well, if you're in need, I'm certainly here to assist. Friendly's the name. Pleasure to meet you.
This freaking dude.
Oh, miss, my apologies. It's like not really a trade I typically run in. I don't really find myself much of an arms dealer, but I believe we have one on here somewhere we could potentially part with. Is everything okay?
You haven't looked up, have you?
Oh, that I try not to worry about things like that. In fact, most of my clients don't.
I don't know. She's not talking about the planets. She's talking about the Moorbounder currently soaring through the sky like an angel.
Is it? Do you point over towards Misfit? Or are you pointing at the planets?
Or I'll point at Misfit.
Well, damn, that's something you don't see every day. He kind of like checks his pulse. No, I'm feeling fine. That's actually a cat jumping around. Huh. You guys have some interesting problems.
I just
But
need a bow.
and you watch as one of the people bring him one. He's like, I don't think it gets a whole lot of use, but it looks in okay condition. He just slides over a longbow to you.
How
On the
much did
house.
Oh, okay. I'm going to insight him. Why is it on the house? That's suspicious.
definitely used to murder someone?
You don't get that he specifically wants anything or if it's anything dangerous. Just seems he's not really too concerned about giving you a longbow for free.
All right, then I'll take it and walk off.
It's like, before you go, I hate to say it, but you just look a little bit down.
I'll just turn back and give him a side eye. I'm waiting for him to finish talking.
Almost so. He kind of looks at you. Well, I do specialize. I am a pharmaceutical expert of sorts, so to speak. He pulls out a little baggie of blue dust.
I walk
Here.
away.
It'll help you sleep.
No, I keep walking.
Suit yourself.
By the way, while she's out shopping, Serena sending an eye to Snoop.
Yeah, it's just a group of wagons. Not hard to. You guys definitely recognize friendly.
But do I spot him?
Yeah, because the symbol that was on the crates you carried are all over these wagons, and some of these wagons have many of those crates in them. This is their questionable friend they met early on.
I haven't seen him in so long.
You haven't seen him since you guys escaped the casino.
When he gave us our last batch of drugs.
I should probably tell him that I blew up that box of his.
Hasn't seen you yet. You're jumping around as a cat. And I don't think he knew Misfit. I don't know how well he knew the rest of you, though.
Serena was disguised when she interacted with him.
And Lou is Lou.
Lou's dead though.
But I don't think any of one of the current party other than
I don't think
Misfit.
we even had Marius.
Okay, you know what?
Marius wasn't in the group yet.
I'll engage with this guy a bit more before I walk away. As I was picking up the longbow, I want to roll an investigation check to see if they have any Thieves Guild markings on their carts that are easy to identify.
Sure. Roll
I just did investigation. I figured that's what it would have been.
Yeah, and it's actually really easy to identify. So the Thieves Guild symbols for a lot of things are actually very interesting because they have moving symbols on a lot of stuff. So like it's two hands joining together. Mm-hmm. But like there's many different ways where like these different symbols are made with hands joining together that can move. This guy carries the seal of the head of the Thieves Guild, like the Thieves Guild itself. You get the reason there's not, even though they have security, you get the feeling they don't necessarily need it.
Yeah, it's there to keep up appearances. Yeah. So then, as I pick up the bow to walk away, I'm like, I'm not looking for work, and I leave.
It's like, oh, well, I didn't assume you were looking for work, but if you were looking for work, I mean, I definitely have plenty of work available. It's like currently we're on a bit of business ourselves right now. A new build for provisioning. What brings you guys this way?
I'm not sure how much I should actually tell you.
You know what? You don't have to tell me anything you don't want. I respect privacy in this line of work.
I feel like it's at this point I want to land nearby and spot him.
Why, that is quite a large cat you got there.
Friendly, is that you? Oh,
your cat is talking. I'm definitely high. Nope.
You really shouldn't take your own stock.
It is you. It's me. It's Misfit.
I typically don't, but sometimes when you're transporting things in small confined spaces, it's really strange. You are not Misfit. Misfit's blue. Oh my gosh, you're a blue cat.
At the casino, right? Yeah,
Have you
at Bayside.
always been a cat?
Only sometimes.
You owe me money, don't you?
Do I?
Weren't you transporting a cat?
I blew up that box you gave me. Sorry.
You blew up the box again? Why?
Well, I didn't blow it up, but it just kind of blew up.
Did you at least have a good reason?
I don't remember. It was like
wasn't that in the beginning of the Hag Forest?
That was right when you guys got Dustin.
I think Illyria was the one that pried it open.
Illyria. Oh, Misfit. What did you just say? What's the name you just gave me?
Illyria.
Oh, man. If only we had an orb that could look up our friends.
Oh my god, no!
Yep.
I forgot.
Yep. Such a pity.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Misfit just gets a moment of recollection and just bolts back to the tower.
Good time. Bouncy.
I did ask a couple of times just to make sure.
You didn't. Yeah, you were not clear enough. You know I don't remember things.
It's my job to be shady. Goes, you guys really should check out our new establishment. It's on your way.
In Barden?
More on the outskirts, and so he kind of like shows you on the map. Been expanding some business ventures. Brand new casino opening right about here.
Oh wow, that's a kind of an odd place for a casino. You get a lot of people around here.
Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of foot traffic, especially with all the crossroads. People heading into Varden, people coming south from Stolben, people coming north up from the coast. And there's been a lot of people traveling east out of the western side. So I mean, yeah, Bayside's been a little bit iffy. Tharbad's definitely a no-go. So this new establishment, very promising.
What happened to Bayside?
Management's a little bit tougher these days, so to speak. So I try to spend
yeah.
more of my time away from there, if you know what I mean. Besides, if you really think about what you have to deal with between Tharbad, the gnolls in the woods of Esmir, disappearances in Dunwallow, and the I don't even want to know what's going on in Saltshore. Something about crazy killing. I don't even know.
Sorry, what?
It's something about plants, like killer plants. I don't really specifically know. I guess
I thought you were going to say different P word.
No, the woods are eating people, I guess, is what I heard. The
woods are eating people. Yeah, that can't be good.
Yeah, not very natural either.
I think it's that stick I left down there. Maybe it's not that. Maybe it's not that.
Didn't you have a friend? What happened to that pale guy and that girl with the bad attitude?
Oh, I had a lot of friends. I'm not that great at keeping them.
You know, I saw that other one not recently. Her attitude really hasn't improved much.
What other one?
You know, the grim-looking one with the sour disposition. The red eyes.
Illyria?
Yeah, Drowish, dark elfish. I'm not sure lineage.
She died.
Oh. No, I saw her 3-4 months ago.
Where did you see her?
Bayside.
What? Why does this keep happening to me?
Are you okay?
Friendly, am I really that bad? People keep pretending to be dead and then leaving. Like,
no, buddy, you're great.
When multiple people fake their own deaths and then are never seen again, is that like a sign that I'm doing something wrong?
No.
Okay.
You know, honestly, typically I would offer you someone to deal with this, but to be honest, I don't think that's a good fit for you.
Yeah, I took
that
those.
Depressed one over there, maybe. She looks like she needs to be heavily medicated, but
I'm not looking for your medicine.
I ate that candy you gave me last time, and it did terrible things to me.
Oh, by the way, not to bring up old flames, but I do know a certain someone was speaking about a certain blue individual not that long ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Last time I was walking through, I heard Cassandra had brought you up a few times.
Oh, Cassandra, I haven't. Yeah, I sent her a message not too long ago.
Sweet girl.
Yeah, she was great. Yeah. I sent her a message too, like, a while ago.
Oh, yeah, well, back,
like when we got back to guild headquarters. I got my message stick. I was playing with it. She's not in Bayside still, right?
No, she's still there. With the Grinning Goblin.
Man, she should really quit that job.
It's not quite as easy to quit as you might think. Most of the people working there really don't have much choice. It's really hard to get out.
Well, if we I don't know if we'll go all the way to Bayside, but if we end up going through Bayside, I'll try to visit her.
You really should. Last I heard, you had not managed to make a date you were supposed to attend.
Oh yeah, I almost died. I went to the basement of that casino, and man, there was some really freaky stuff down there.
You mentioned the basement of the casino, and you just immediately see him get nervous. I can get you there.
I still feel bad about that, but I did look after my friends. My buddy almost got eaten by that thing.
Totally get where you're coming from. If I never have to go back there, it'll be too soon.
It was really nice seeing you again. We'll try to stop by your business place.
Roll a D100.
I'm gonna roll high
Take
again.
dogs out, I'll be right
swear to
back.
God.
Or you are a captain. You can make someone else do it.
And are we close to a stopping point?
We're going to stop probably in like 5 minutes.
Okay, I gotta take dogs out. I'll be right back.
I'm a big boy. I can do it. I can redeem myself. Hold on, let me just clear my screen of literally everything so I can focus on this D100. Oh, it's still high. It's still high.
I said you got to do it like that.
See, that would have been a much better roll.
Why
Or even
must you
better
mock
like
me?
that.
Why must you mock me? Can I take Amy's role instead?
Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way.
I think my last D100 was a 2.
Friendly just kind
Jeez.
of looks at you. Have you been to the mainlands recently?
A few weeks ago, yeah.
You've been there for months. That's where your main guild hall is.
Yeah, we were there not that long ago.
You know, with everything going the way it really is, you really might be safer over there. This island is kind of going to the dogs, so to speak. And he's going to get real close to you. You shouldn't be here.
Oh.
They're looking for you.
Who is?
The skulls.
Oh.
Just a moment, boys. I'll just be a second. You do not want to stop at the casino.
I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, we almost got kidnapped on our way over here by them.
You need to pass through when it's nighttime. You cannot go through there in the daytime.
Oh, okay.
They're waiting for you guys.
In Varden?
On the way. Varden should be okay. It's a pretty tight-knit community, but he has his people before there. One of his generals and 2 of his most trusted people.
So we should keep pushing tonight then instead of making camp. Huh.
No, you should make camp here probably tonight, but I would delay going past the casino until it's darker. It'll still take you a good 4 to 6 hours to get to the casino.
Okay.
And even more to get to Varden.
Thanks for looking out for us, friendly.
No, I always liked you guys. But yeah, there's a big orc there. They've sent to hunt you guys down. And I heard a story. Did you hear about a dragon attack?
Not an attack, no.
Really?
I have a friend who's a dragon.
I thought that was. Someone said there was a giant, like, fox dragon demon that cut someone in half.
Oh, that was me. I didn't cut anybody in
Yeah.
half, though. Yeah, that was funny.
Maybe not so much.
Well, it certainly sent a message, even if it was a bad message.
Yeah, it was a message certainly well received and frightened many people. Unfortunately, it also caused them to send the twins.
Wait, hang on. The twins. I think those were on my list. Hang on. I don't have thumbs right now.
You also don't have that book anymore.
I don't have that book anymore.
It got blown up in the explosion.
I feel like I could probably take, a tough looking orc, but that's a little scarier.
I don't know. I've seen that one. He's quite violent. I believe his name was Bolog.
Bolog. That sounds familiar.
It should. But not to your characters. Bolog the Black.
Why is everybody so old?
They're not old. The exact same age they were when you met them the first time.
Oh, because they came from the past. I mean, the future. If I kill him, does that mess up the timeline?
Nope, you don't know if they're from this timeline and went back or from that timeline and went forward. This is the guy that humiliated Gronkum.
Must have my revenge.
Full orc, not half orc. He's pretty brutal and violent and beefy, but I'd worry more about the twins.
What are the twins like?
Well, he kind of looks around. They're kind of sadistic hunters. They work for the boss of the organization. I'm not really sure where they are or who they are or where they come from, but there's a whole family of them, strange tieflings.
I guess we'll try to be careful.
Tried to.
I don't really know what we did to piss them off so bad, before the dragon thing.
I think they just wanted to kill you for principle.
It's a little underwhelming. It'd be cool if it was a family blood feud.
I know that there was some bad blood between the boss and one of your people, but what was? I never. You had a paladin.
Oh, Dustin, yeah. You
Yeah,
never
that
met
guy.
him.
No, I've seen pictures though.
What?
Someone is showing you pictures of Dustin?
Yeah, he's one of the boss's best friends.
Sounds unlikely.
No, from what I understand, they grew up together, joined the military together, and have a long history. In fact, last I heard, Boss was looking to recruit him.
Okay. Friendly, here's the deal. Dustin is my best friend. And your boss cannot be best friends with him. Sorry.
I don't like him either, but he was very insistent that Dustin was his best friend.
Mm-mm. I will fight Zul for Dustin's honor.
Don't say his name out loud. You have to be more careful. It's like, look, I got to get this product to the casino. Just remember what I told you. Don't get seen in the daylight. Make it through in the dark.
Yes, sir.
And he'll kind of describe it's basically two younger looking, like gray skinned tieflings. If you see them, you need to get out of there.
Okay.
That's the spirit. And Kev looks over at Vel. Well, sorry I couldn't be of more assistance, but gotta get back to work.
Are you looking to pick anything up?
Not specifically, no.
I'm gonna unlatch a bag from my belt and put it in front of him.
What's that?
I opened it up and it's filled with like a weird green powder.
And
Is this
looks
your
at
fish dust?
Yes.
it. He kind of looks into. Hold on. Double proficiency with a natural 18. Kind of looks up at you. Where'd you get this?
Made it.
He like looks at it. He takes a little bit and rubs it in his finger, smells it.
I'll dig through my other pouch and I'll pull out one of the intact fish scales and put it down next to it.
Interesting. Are you looking to part with it?
Just pick a number.
He'll kind of sit there. 50?
$75.
80.
He went up.
He knows. Well, I know.
Mm.
The math isn't mathing.
I would like to insight to see how much I'm getting ripped off right now.
You're not really sure how much this stuff's worth. You just know that it's not very living creature friendly. Fine, 95.
100 and you get half.
Half? 120
Let's go.
for all.
120 for all. 140.
130. It was he was already talking in platinum.
Yeah. Okay, just making sure. That was me, player. Just making sure.
Of course.
Okay. 140.
130.
Tell me how to use it. 125.
What is happening right now?
Not quite sure. 123.
You're just saying numbers at each other.
Deal.
You're like, perfect. You watch he just pulled out this giant sack of coin.
And
Here you go.
and he gets 3 pounds because of course I separated out my bags.
Ooh, nice.
So 123. Yeah, that all happened right in front of you, Misfit.
All right, so you get 123 platinum. I gain 3 pounds of random miscellaneous magic fish scales.
Is that some sort of battle?
Diablo fish scale powder. Don't worry about it. And I walk off.
Did you win?
Yes.
I look at Friendly.
Kind of nods and bows. Well, I think I've dilly-dallied enough. I think I better get back to work.
It was a pleasure dilly-dallying with you.
Do give Lou my best if you see him.
I will.
Kind of bows and walks or proceeds off with his 3 carts. He has a lot more bodyguards these days than he used to. He got beat up last time he stuck up for you, if you recall.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he stuck up for you guys back at the casino when you escaped. He got a little bit roughed up, and then he got better security and doesn't get roughed up anymore. All right. So you let him go. You guys rest there for the evening. It is 12:02, so we will pause here for tonight. But we'll pick up there next Tuesday.
Thank you for running, sir. Appreciate it. What do we got going on Friday?
Ooh, Friday, I believe we need to finish off a couple of banished dragons, and then I believe we get to start planning our offensive moves after recovering from this first wave of attacks.
Well, we look forward to seeing everybody Friday, midnight Central. Thank you for joining us tonight. Appreciate the raids and the follows tonight. You can catch up replays on YouTube or Rumble. Likes, follows, shares, and all that good stuff is appreciated. And if you hang on through the credits, I'll find us someone to raid, and have a great rest of your week. Night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
everyone.